I don't even know what to say. Hello. You know what, I'm gonna get a bit light up. I want to have a glow up, I want to look fresh, and that is why my hair is in the state that it is. I have a half and kind of split dye, like I did the mouthwash because I'm bringing it back to 2020, guys. Roots, roots, roots. So I figured I'd start with the thing that takes the longest and bleach my hair first. Anyway, starting off with our little budget video. Jerome Russell Bee Blonde 40 volume with the Jerome Russell Bee Blonde High Lift Powder Bleach. I feel like you can get this in pretty much every Superdrug, Boots, I'd say Wilko's, but not anymore. I'm kind of scared because I've had this for a really long time. Not really long, a good couple months since I bleached my hair last time, and that was like a few months ago, so if this doesn't go too well, then I guess I did it to myself. Anyways, I was thinking, obviously because I've only just started this channel, I don't think anyone's actually going to watch this first video, which is fair enough. I don't blame you. If you do happen to come across this video, comment some more ideas that you'd like to see. I do have a massive list, but I have to start somewhere. Oh my god, I forget how strong this is every time I use it. I was going to tan in the video today, but I've already got such an awful tan. I tanned and then like a day later the tan from my hands just faded completely. So I use this like facial tanning mist that I have. It's the Moriz one, and then like my hands are now darker than the rest of me, so I figured I'm just going to leave it. Maybe I'll leave it. I don't know, maybe I'll just scrub off as much tan as I can and try and match my hand. It looks kind of mixed to me. Normally what I do... Oh, I have way too close to my face. Normally what I do is add a little bit of shampoo. I think everyone always says with hair dye, add conditioner and it will lengthen out. With bleach, do not add conditioner because then it will like slick up your hair and stop the bleach from getting in it. I think hair dye, you can mix it because hair dye lathers but bleach layers, if I'm remembering that correctly. I'm not a hairstylist, I'm not qualified, so I could be talking out my ass right now. This is normally what I do and it works. I'm just putting in some of the Aussie Mighty Mega shampoo, my favourite. And I also feel like because of how like frizzy and dry my hair is, that this kind of stops it from getting like super like stringy. I don't want to wear my new pyjamas whilst I'm doing this, but I can't be asked to get changed, to be honest, so... Oh my god, itchy nails already. I did have nail extensions on before this, and I'm kind of glad I took them off because they were like this long. I figured if I'm doing glow up on a budget, I should probably get rid of the nail extensions and make it like as authentic as possible. Honestly, my hair's a mess, but it's fine. It's fine. I'm just gonna try and section off my hair like without getting any kind of brown, but normally I mess up and pretty much every time I bleach my hair I get a little bit extra to join the club. This is gonna be the most uneven line you've ever seen. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm gonna go ahead and say that that's good enough for me. I want to kind of lighten the rest of it too, because if you can see, like some of it's kind of like ashy brown, and I want it like proper blonde, but I also have bleached my hair more times than I can count, so I'm kind of doing it in like little sections and waiting like a month or two in between, instead of just, because I think I bleached it like 4 times in a day once, and then pretty much all my hair fell out, as you'd expect. Normally what I do whilst I'm bleaching my hair as well is just I do a mask on the rest of it, but I really, again, can't be arsed. Okay, I guess I'm just going in with my finger. I've already dropped some on the floor. Oh my god, my eyes are stinging already. Oh my god, I just realised I'm not supposed to do the roots yet, am I? But you know what? The universe is on my side. So I probably should just section this out a little bit better instead of just doing half and half. Yes. I bought these not even like a week ago. I think interesting. I think I have a bunch of colours. I've done a video on my Instagram. I'm going to do like a 360 and show you the back of my head, and you can see how awful it is. Then I can cringe at myself later when I'm editing this. Okay. Probably looks awful. I'm going to use that second hairband. Oh, yep. Gosh. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, I only have one hand. I just smushed it. It's funny. That was the smartest thing I've ever done. This side of my head probably because the light is on this side, and then because the mirror's here, it kind of like I literally I can't see it. You know what? I think my channel is gonna be off to a great start with this beautiful video. Bread Monday coming for your career. Oh my god, my nose is so ready. Okay, that's done. I'm done. This hurts. Oh, I don't even know what to do about this. This video is going to be awful, but I'll start somewhere. Oh my god. Do I just... There we go. Okay, next up on the agenda. Brow tint. Okay, so this one is the Schwarzkopf. Schwarzkopf? Schwarzkopf. Why did that sound so weird saying it? This is the Schwarzkopf brow tint in dark brown. It's permanent eyebrow colour for natural looking brows. I got this in the dark brown one. I would have got light brown, but I literally could not find it anywhere. So this is all the stuff that kind of comes in the kit. I've used this before. I've only used it once, and I think it lasted me about a week, and to be honest, I'm quite happy with it. But like with the instructions, how much it says to use, I ended up leaving loads left, so I'm gonna half it. So instead of 10 drops, I'm gonna use 5, and then instead of between the lines, that's how much you're supposed to push out. I'm only gonna do half between the lines instead of the whole thing, if you get what I mean. So I just use kind of like a regular slanted brow brush, like a nice thin one. I literally cannot fucking speak. It says to use petroleum jelly to line your eyebrows beforehand so it doesn't go everywhere. The only thing I have that's even remotely sort of like Vaseline basically is the Dr. Pawpaw multi-purpose lip mask, which is meant to be like a hydrating lip mask. It's good enough. It worked last time, okay? Damn. I don't know how long I've had this for, but it tastes like I've had it for a while. You know, I'm not sure how much this costs. I got this in a beauty box like ages ago. I think my mum got it. So what I'm going to do quickly before I mix everything together is just use that brush and line my eyebrows with it to the shape that I want to be tinted. And try not to obviously get this on the hairs, otherwise it can stop the tint from going on and then they can look really patchy afterwards. And also don't forget to do the inner bit here. A bit glow up. I'm getting a new hairline today. Okay, now that I've shaped those out the way that I want them to be, I'm just going to wipe off the excess petroleum jelly off the brush, just on a regular face wipe. Then what I'm going to do is mix 5 drops of the Brow Tint Developer Lotion. So that's 1, 2, oh god, that was hot. I'm going to leave it at that because I just kind of squeeze some out. Whoops. Then I'm going to use obviously half of between the lines of the Brow Tint Colour Cream. So when you like squish it, it'll like pop out like that. So that's about how much I'm going to be using. I feel like this is going to be too much. I don't actually have a clock on me because it is my phone, which I'm recording on. So I'm just going to take a nice funky little chunk of that. Start on the ends where you want it to be darker. It's okay, it's okay. Get that all up in them brow hairs. So it looks a lot better, like I've put it on a lot better than I did last time. This time I've got a lot less left over, which makes me feel a little less kind of wasteful. I'm going to kind of estimate how long I need to leave it on for. The nail's like really flimsy, then I'm just going to cut it off. I missed my extensions, but I'm not going to lie, they were so long. I'm kind of happy that I've taken it off. Like I feel like it's been 5 minutes. My eyebrows look really dark and I've got distracted. I don't feel like it's been 5 minutes. I'm going to stain them and I just kind of rub off. Oh my god, yeah, that's actually quite tinted. There. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do my nails and then I'm going to wash off this bleach. Just have a quick shower, scrub off all my tan that I can get off. and then trying to even all this out. Like, that's awful. That's so awful. So it may or may not be the day after. I washed out the bleach. I did do my nails yesterday. I didn't wait long enough before I got in the shower and they ended up coming off, so I just kind of scraped them off. It does look a state right now, but I'm going to be cutting this and I'm going to straighten it again. I have straightened the rest of my hair. I didn't want to do that on camera because it's basic and easy. I'm going to clip this up out the way because I'll be doing that in a minute. But first I'm going to be doing my lash extensions. So I've already got the lashes out that I'm going to be using, but the kit that I'm using is the Pureleor lash extension kit. It went viral on TikTok. I saw a bunch of people using it, so I thought I might as well order it. So in that kit, obviously you get the lashes. There is 60, I think there's 60 lashes in it if I'm doing the right maths. I can't count. You get the double-sided, it's got the seal and the bond on it. Then you get 2 of these spoolies, and then you get a set of tweezers. I have used these before. I think this is going to be my 3rd time doing it. I haven't done my lash extensions that many times, so I'm still like kind of getting used to putting them on, so I don't find that these last as long as like a week, which everyone else says, but I think that's purely just because I still need to get used to the whole technique of putting them. It's got like kind of like a small brush on it, and normally people like brush it straight into the lashes, but I don't feel like that works for me, so I just kind of wipe it on the edge of the lash. I grab the lashes with the tweezers and just use some of the bond that's like on the back and just wipe it on the top of the lash. What I'll do, I'll have my mirror underneath me just facing up, and then I'll look down at it and just press them on. And I try and keep it as far away from my eye as possible because I've gotten glue or the seal, bond, whatever, in my eye, and it hurts, especially when you're wearing contact lenses because it just sticks. Stick it on and then press it down for a few seconds just for it to stick. Yeah, I try not to overlap them because I feel like when I overlap them they fall off a lot more easier, so I try and just do like the one thin line. I think some people do like put like 2 rows of it on, but I definitely don't know how to do that properly yet, so I just leave it as one. Just try and lift the lid and again put it right at the base of the lashes. So it's the 16mm and the 12mm that I'm using, and then it's the 10mm. I put one of those on just the corner of my eye. Another tip as well is try and go with like the curve of your eye, because I've done it where I've kind of, I know it seems like really hard to do, but I did it in like a straight line. So when I got to this bit here and then put the last one on, it looked like they were facing out like that rather than all just kind of curving together. I normally leave it to like 5 lashes along, because I think if I put a 6th one on, it kind of just like scratches my eyes. So I try and leave as much space like in the inner corner as I can. Oh my god, I've had to turn the fan off so like my phone can actually pick up on me speaking, but I'm sweating right now. My eye, it's gone all blurry. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to do my nails before or after I tan. I did try and do a white coat yesterday. Obviously that's what came off, and I really can't be asked to do all 3 layers again. I'm scared to use this because I feel like I'm just going to pull them straight off. And give those a few minutes to dry, and then I'm going to put on the seal, which is just this kind of clear sort of stuff that seals the glue and helps it last longer. I'm going to start off with this eye because I did this one first, so it should be dry now. Just kind of lift up the lid again and just run it along the base or the root of the lashes. I feel like I look so patchy right now on my tan. I did manage to scrub off as much as I can, and now my hands aren't looking too, I mean they're showing up on camera as super orange, but they don't look that orange in person. Got on my tanning clothes. I think what I'm going to do is tan first because that takes the longest, and then do my nails, then do my hair and everything. The tan I'm going to be using is the St. Moriz, that one, I don't know where the cap is. St. Moriz Tan in Mousse in Medium. It's the flawless tan with instant colour coconut paradise fragrance. Bought this in Superdrug. It was on a deal. I think I got 2 for like £7 or something. I don't know what the normal price is. I also have the St. Moriz Face Tan in Mist, same in medium, the coconut paradise one as well. I'm going to let my lashes dry before I spray that on, just so I don't accidentally mess any of that up. Stand up in a minute. I'm just going to do my arms first in front of the light. So I'll just put some on, rub it in like you would using a mitt. I just prefer to use the gloves because I feel like it kind of spreads it and doesn't absorb anything, so it gives like a smoother sort of tan. I'm all tanned up now, and somehow my hands are now lighter than the rest of me. I have a designated tan brush. It's a Moda Pro Sculpt BMX 245 brush, if that means anything to anyone. It's just a regular kind of brush like this. I don't tend to use it that much in my makeup, so I figured I might as well use it for tanning. I just put a bit on the brush and run it over my fingers just lightly. I don't tend to do like a thick layer on my hands, because normally what I do is just put that facial spray on it. I think next time I'm only going to do 1 layer instead of 2. But yeah, so that's kind of how it looks when I blend it all in. It doesn't look too bad, and I like the fact of kind of how like thin this brush is. You can get it right in the corners, blend it out so it's not like a straight line. I'm not sure whether or not I'm going to sculpt my face. I'm not sure if I need it. I'm just grabbing one of the reusable makeup pads that I have. They're from Primark, and just the big Primark micellar water too. I'm using the smaller one of the multi-pack of 3. I'm just going to put some micellar water on that and just clean up the edges, obviously on my face. And I'm just going to clean it before I put the spray on so it doesn't look patchy or anything. And then I'm just going to go around the kind of rim of my hand, just so it doesn't look like I've just been playing with like dirt or something. And I'm not going to completely rub it off. I'm just going to kind of buff it out so it blends in nicely. I'm not sure what to do next. Wait, facial tan. I'm just going to try and avoid getting my lashes with it so they don't get too wet, because obviously you're not supposed to wet them for I think like 24 to 48 hours. So I'm just going to, I don't know how, maybe I'll just do it. I'm just going to risk it. Oh god. I'm just going to chuck all of this back in my little tanning bag, because I keep these in white drawers and I don't want any of this spilling. Just in case anyone was wondering, the self-tan remover that I use is also the St. Moriz one. It's the self-tan remover exfoliator that removes old tan and polishes your skin. It's got natural walnut shell powder in it, and honestly it works like a charm. Just put some on like an exfoliating glove or just a regular kind of like loofah, and yeah, just scrub it off. I think what I'm going to do next, I do have like leftover nail varnish on my toes, and I just want to do a clear coat just so they're not looking like nasty. So I'm just going to take some disposable cotton pads and just remove any nail varnish that I have left over. What's on my toes as well. I'm not going to show that because I'm not showing my feet on the internet for free. I'm just going in with this Classics nail polish remover. I'm pretty sure this was from Poundland, so cheap. Okay, now that I've cleared that all off, I'm just going to go in with a clear gel. I'm using the Star Nails by United Beauty Quick Dry Top Coat. Obviously, technically, it's a top coat, but it's the only thing that I have, and it works just the same. So I'm just going to quickly run that over all my nails, just to give it a nice kind of clean sort of shine. My face is so much like lighter than the rest of me. Also, I've got a proper little like 2000s Justin Bieber sort of quiff going on right now. Ooh. I'm just going to use my straighteners. I'm pretty sure I got these in like, I don't even know where I got these. I've had them for ages. Ouch. I'm just using like a pair of basic nail scissors because again my hair's like, I don't think it's thick enough to need anything more, because I'm only doing my fringe. This is normally what I use anyway. I'll just section off the complete like centre of the fringe, and then I'll just section away the 2 side pieces. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of pull it out with my fingers and then trim to basically where I want. Like, oh, you know what? Let's just do it. I've been to a hairdresser's literally once in my life. It was my 13th birthday, and for a birthday gift my mum got me like a mum and daughter kind of hair style duo. I think I got an A-line cut, and I got my hair like curled even though I literally already had curly hair, and I think it was like one of the best days of my life. Oh my god. You know what, my hair grows quick, I'm not too worried. I'm just gonna even it out. Okay, it looks fine, and I'm overthinking it. Just need to wash it. I'm scared that I literally look like a mushroom. It will grow out, it's fine. The tan's been on for like 5 or 6 hours, So I'm going to wash it off now. I think it's like 10 o'clock, and then finish up tomorrow with some makeup and skincare. Okay, it's a new day. I'm only going to say one thing about my fringe, is that it's going to grow. I'm not going to keep talking about it, because then I'm just going to make myself feel more self-conscious. People have said that it look okay. I had a couple people on TikTok say that it look cute, so I'm just going to put my faith in them and move on. Anyway, today is the last of the 3 days of the glow up, and it's the final perfections. Obviously, I've done my hair, I've done my brows, I've done my lashes, I tan, I've sorted out my room, I've tidied it. I did that off camera because there wasn't really much to do. So the last step is do some skincare, do some nice makeup, put on a nice outfit. I think other than the fringe mishap, I'm actually really happy with everything and why it's turned out. Obviously I've got a weird new little hairline because of the bleach, but I think I've managed to kind of blend it in a little bit better. As for terms of skincare, I don't really do that much because my skin like is pretty much fine. Like I get kind of dry patches around my nose and just like my T-zone area. But other than that, I don't really do anything. I use cleanser, I use moisturizer and everything, but I feel like the more I use, like my skin just kind of is getting like rashes and going all bumpy because I put too much on it. So I kind of try and keep it like as simple as possible. Okay. The first thing I'm gonna do, I've got one of my reusable pads, and I've just filled up this little bowl with some water so I don't have to go and film in the bathroom because I can't put my light in there. I'm just going to dip one of those pads in some of the water and just wet my face a little bit. I'm just going to be using this washer brush Orantastic Brightening Foam Cleanser. I have had this for like 2 years. I think I went to this when I was in college, which I dropped out. We went to this, I don't know what you call it, like a little beauty convention sort of thing. It was up in London, and this woman was like, she was at a stand, and I think I paid a tenner for this. All of me and my friends, we got one each, and she was like, oh, do you want a demo? But we like, I didn't hear her, so she just kind of like grabbed my hand and put some money in. I was like, what the fuck are you doing? Obviously I didn't say anything because I was like, okay. And then because of how like socially anxious I was, I bought one. Like I didn't really want it, but I didn't know how to be like, oh yeah, you can do that, but I'm not gonna buy it anyway. So I was like, okay, and then just bought one, spent a tenner on a facial cleanser. But I mean, I'm not gonna lie though, it is a really good product, but I think we got it like discounted because it was obviously at the convention. I will say that it's actually pretty good. Like it smells really nice, and obviously it's lasted this long already. It's got obviously the little scrubby kind of brush that the foam like pops out of, and I think because of the material that it is, I think it's silicone, so it's like less likely to kind of grow any mold. And the thing I like about this as well is that when I'm finally done with this, I can refill it and still use it, which I quite like because again it's less wasteful. Just wipe all of that off. I don't know how you pronounce this because of the thingy on the E. I don't know if it's Biore. It's the Free Your Pores Rose Quartz and Charcoal Gentle Pore Refining Scrub. Ooh, it's a pretty pink. Oh, it smells really nice. I feel like all the I'm just gonna call it Bio. If I'm wrong then fair enough. All the Bio products kind of have like a similar sort of smell. Like I think I've used their face wipes and one of their like other kind of charcoal cleansers. It's not a bad smell, like it smells really nice. It just kind of smells like clean. I feel like this probably wasn't a good idea considering I've just tanned. Now I'm just going to be going in with this Nivea Rose Care Micellar 2-in-1 cleanser and toner. I feel like with like my sort of skin, because I'll get like spots every now and then, like I don't really have specific breakouts. I feel like I'm quite lucky with like the skin texture and everything that I have. But when I get like kind of dry patches, which I do normally around winter as well when it gets cold, or just kind of when the weather changes, and I feel like all the kind of like Nivea Rose Water skincare does me so well. Like I've also got the Nivea Rose Care face wash as well, and I kind of just pair these up. So any of that sort of like skincare line, I used it because it was like really gentle, and obviously like I said, I like my skin, if I use too much it will kind of just explode. That's why I kind of like to use simple sort of like this specific brand. So if you have similar sort of skin type, then definitely try it out because it's really good. I'm just trying to use these up because obviously I got the reusable ones after I got these, and I don't want to obviously just leave them and just bin them, so I'm going to try and use them, and then I'm not going to buy any more after. So I'm just going to put a little bit of that on and then just lightly run it over my skin. It's a cleanser and it's a toner, so you do have to wipe it off your skin afterwards. Okay, so I know this is an overnight mask, but either way it's a lip mask and it's the only one that I have, so I'm just going to chuck on some of the Dr. Paw overnight lip mask. I felt like my lips were so juicy after this. I'm probably going to be doing this in the wrong order because, again, I don't do my skincare that much. So these are all the face masks that I have. These have collected over a good little while. I have some funky ones in here, like I've got a bum mask, a peachy booty mask. I have 2 of these because I'm still yet to do it with my boyfriend. I've got some lip masks. I've got obviously your regular kind of clay masks. I've got your sheet masks. Again, another lip mask. I don't have any of the eye patch ones, which I can feel like I can really use. I've got some heat treatment ones, like self-heating ones. I don't know whether or not I want to use those today though, because it's really hot. I think what I'm just going to do is kind of reach my hand in and hope for the best. Okay, so look away. That's a foot pack. Let's get another one for my face. Okay, so the mask I've got picked out is the Skin Therapy, which I believe is a Wilko's brand or an affiliate brand with Wilko's. I should know, I work there, but it's a Skin Therapy Face Sensitive Skin Calming Sheet Mask. Okay, let's do this. Oh my god, you know when you have a big forehead when the sheet masks are that big? What the fuck? I feel so stupid right now, I can't lie. I'm just gonna go in with the jade roller. This is an emerald one. Okay, I don't know if it's been on for 20 minutes, but I'm really scared it's gonna make my brows patchy. I'm just gonna rub in all the excess. The toner that I'm gonna be using is the Vegan by Happy Skin Original Skin Essence Toner. It's got chamomile, calendula and aloe vera juice. It's also alcohol free. I don't know whether or not I said it like vegan or vegan, because the way that it's put is it feels like you should be saying it vegan, but I'm just gonna put this on one of the disposable cotton pads and I'm just gonna kind of press it lightly. Okay, so the serum that I'm going to be using is the Lunar Glow Vitamin C and Hyaluronic Acid Serum. That one there. I'm only going to put a little bit of it on. Ooh, I love products that have droppers on them, honestly. But I tend to use this serum after I dermaplane because I feel like it's just super hydrating. Okay, so I have 2 moisturisers that I like to use. When I do my skincare, I use this Garoom gentle moisturizer. It's for sensitive skin and it's fragrance free, so I like to use that one when I do my skincare, purely just because of how it's for sensitive skin and then it kind of mixes in better with everything else and then I'm less likely to flare up. But if I'm doing my makeup, then I use the Nivea Nourishing Day Cream. It's 24-hour moisture with natural almond oil. It's also got SPF 15, that's why I like to wear it with my makeup, and I also wear that on top of SPF 50. Because I'm not going to be going out, I'm just going to use this Groom one and finish off my regular skincare routine. For anyone who has sensitive skin, I definitely recommend that moisturizer. It is so nice and it leaves your skin just feeling so soft and it sinks in so nicely. Okay, I've left some time for all that skincare to sink in and now I'm going to get started on my makeup. So all I'm going to be really doing today is filming, so I'm going to go in with a makeup look that's kind of natural but also like, you know. I'm going to start off with the Studio London by Superdrug Super Boost Hydrating Primer with Goji Berry Extract. Considering all that skincare that I've just done, I'm not going to use too much. Then I'm just going to go in with the Relove Super Serum. It's in shade F3, just comes in a little drop bottle like this. I think this is perfect for those days where you don't really need that much coverage because it just like kind of gives a nice glow. See how super like thin it is as well? It just blends in so nicely. I'm not sure which concealer I have is the cheapest. I do have the MUA Makeup Academy Pro Base one, but I know that that's matte. I've also got the Studio London by Superdrug Cream Concealer, but I don't feel like you should put this under your eyes because it creases. I feel like it's better for like covering up spots and everything. So I think if not those, then it's going to be the Revolution Conceal and Define concealer. I've got the shade C2. the Studio London Flaunt Flawless Bronzing Cream. It is in the shade number 3. Then I'm just going to go in with the Collection Gorgeous Glow Blush Stick. This doesn't actually have a shade on it. I don't know whether or not it was a sticker on the bottom and I just don't have it. But it's in kind of like just a regular light pink shade. I'm just going to bring that on my cheekbones and then just tap that again into my skin. And I'm also just going to put a little bit of that on my nose. Just going to set my makeup with the same as the Revolution, so the Relove brand Super Matte Powder in the shade Translucent. And I'm just going to go in the areas where my makeup's going to crease. Obviously I've used quite a bit of this. I like this one quite a lot, and again how cheap it is. It's just amazing, the quality of it. The bronzer I'm going to use is then the Collection Bronze Glow in the shade Light 1. I'm just going to tap a little bit of this. I'm just going to contour my nose too with the bronzer. Then I'm going to go in with the Collection Blush in the shade Pleasure 1 and just dot that where I've already put the cream blush. So I'm just going to run my brows through with the Collection Colour Lash and Brow Mascara in the clear shade. I don't really tend to wear that much eyeliner. Normally I just centre it on my eye and my nose. I'm just using the Revolution Pro Crystal Eye Quad in Champagne Crystal, and I'm using the gold one here. As you can tell, it's pretty well loved. The mascara I'm going to use, it's the cheapest one I have, and I don't actually know which one it is. I know it's Essence. I don't know what it's called because it's literally everything has been rubbed off of it. I've had it that long. Lips, I'm just going to go in with my Skin Chemist's Rose Quartz Youth Defense Lip Plump. I'm also just going to add a little bit of lip liner just on my Cupid's bow. Lip liner I'm using is the MUA Makeup Academy lip liner in Mystic. There we go, that is the makeup all done. Oof. The more I look at my fringe, the more I think it looks okay, and then I just see it at a different angle, and then I'm like, actually, you know what? So I've got a t-shirt bodysuit from Primark, and then I've also got this black mini skirt. It's from H&M. Also got some knee-high boots that are from Deichman's. I've had these for a few years. When I put it on, I feel like this might be like a little bit too basic. Okay, that looks so much better. I'm so much happier with this. This is just a corset top from Primark. This is such a cute little outfit. I actually love it. And with that, that's the end of our first little YouTube video and our little glow up. I have to say, I'm very happy with the results. Obviously, I could have done better on the fringe. That's bad on my part. The first time I decided to film cutting it, of course I'm going to mess it up. But it will grow back, so I'm not stressing. I feel like just refreshed. I feel like a bad bitch, you know? And that's obviously the aim. If you enjoyed this video, then leave a like or a comment down below, and if you want to see any more, then subscribe. Anyway, I'll see you in the next video. Hopefully it's less chaotic.